This video is brought to you by my supporters over at Hey Craftapreneur. Hey Craftapreneur is my monthly pattern club, which includes my knitting, crochet, and Sentro knitting machine designs. Each month, members are given access to at least 2 of these designs, as they are either added to the library or updated, and they will have continual access to my entire written/video pattern library for as long as they are members. Membership also gives you the title of Super Crafty, because that's what you are. Members are also given complimentary access to most of my crochet or knitting courses that are published on the website. For example, I recently published a step-by-step crochet course, which will walk you through all the terminology, discussions about gauge, and the actual mechanics of the craft. It is a self-paced course that is usually purchased individually, but because you are monthly or quarterly supporters, you get access to it totally free as long as you're signed up for the club. The support I get from Hey Craftapreneur allows me to continue to operate this channel and publish the tutorial content that you've come to know and love. So, if you want to support me and make cool stuff, as I'm sure you've seen under the community tab here, then consider heading over and signing up today after the end of this tutorial. Alright, let's dive into the instruction. Oh my goodness, I am getting bolder and bolder with these yarn choices with this machine. Hello everybody, my name is Infiniti, and today I am back with another Sentro knitting machine video. No, this is not a tutorial, but if you're looking for Sentro knitting machine tutorials, I have a long playlist back on my channel that you can check out to learn the ins and outs of your machine with. Alright, today we are going to be checking out Lion Brand's Respun Thick and Quick. It's 100% recycled polyester. Oh my god, I didn't realize it was a 6-weight. Regret registering, but anyway, it's 12 ounces or 340 grams, and it is 223 yards or 204 meters. Typically, they would recommend a 9mm crochet hook or knitting needle. I don't know how this is going to work out today, but such is the theme of this playlist. I check out these yarns in my knitting machines so you don't have to. So if you appreciate my sacrifices, simply like and subscribe so YouTube knows my content is worthy and will continue to show it to people, because apparently that's a thing now. Alright, let's find this center string. I don't know which end I want to start on. Whichever one feels right, I suppose. Not that end. The feelings were wrong. Alright, finally got that unwound. I don't know if any of you guys hand knit, but if you do, a couple months ago I released a knitting pattern called the Sweetheart Scarf, and I feel like this yarn would also make a nice pair for that. It's light, and I think it could be paired with the same knitting needles that I mentioned in that teaser video. So more about that a little bit later. I'm going to cast on the way that I normally would and begin to pray for me, guys. Because this row is never the one that gives you problems. Again, if you're looking for tutorials, I'll try to leave that playlist linked at the end of this video, if I can remember that while I'm editing it. But if not, you can just find it back on my channel. Okay, I'm not even going to bother putting this in the tension guide. We're just going to free wind and figure this out. I'm going to crank slow. And I see a skip stitch, and I see another skip stitch, and another one. I don't know what I expected, but yeah. I don't know why it is, but I finally went yarn shopping for the first time in 2 years, and I got this, and I was like, it should work in my Sentro. I don't think it works in my Sentro. I also get a lot of comments as to why I hold down my machine, and part of it used to be the suction cups, but now it's also that when I use certain yarns, I like to have my wrist here so that it gives a little bit of friction for it to pull from the ball, and it's not putting all that strength or wear and tear on my gears in this machine. That makes sense. But I might be very well counteracting all of that effort right now with this yarn. Don't catch. Pretty please. So it'd be very nice if you could get a really squishy product out of this machine. And some people mention pre-washing the yarn. I feel like with my luck, the whole ball would come loose in the wash, even though I would have it in a garment bag, and it would just, I would just throw the whole machine away. So I typically don't, but if you want to try like soaking your yarn, I guess that's an actual logical solution to that problem. But if you want to try doing that, then you might be okay. The little fabric softener or laundry detergent. Could honestly use vinegar, a little bit of lemon juice, but you know, that might felt it just a little bit, especially if you're going to be handling it a lot, and also the smell. So anyway, choice is yours. Alright, I'm getting a wee bit of resistance, and I don't want to push it too far. So we're going to cast off. Yay. Alright, going to let that catch that needle, and we're just going to crank around. I really don't know what I'm going to use this yarn for post this video. Probably something one skein. Maybe I'll design something in the fall or something. We'll see, but I don't actually know at this moment. But I just want to take my time with this because my machine is like, what are you thinking? Oof. Not the greatest sound, but that's why we're here. Alright, and it's coming on off the machine. Okay, cool, cool. Didn't keep my project. So we're gonna pan on in and see what this mess looks like. Alright, this is what my little, looks like a garter belt, but this is what my little thing looks like. And as you can see, like I said, I didn't put it in the tension guide at all. This fabric is very tightly knit. It's very thick and stiff, which is something that could be remedied post making by blocking, like soaking and blocking it. You definitely want to do a wet block on this, but I think that takes away from some of the stretchiness that this yarn is intended to have, because like if you were hand knitting this would be a lot more pliable. It's not a horrible option. I know in my first 2 rows somewhere I saw some tucking, but then it kind of fixed itself. But then towards the end there, I had some grinding going on, which, you know, sometimes these machines are a little pricey to be like grinding up the gears on the inside. They do sell kits to fix them, but I don't know if they sell them for all the sizes or not. So it's just, I don't know. It's just better to not overcomplicate your craft life, right? So does Lion Brand Respun Thick and Quick work in the Sentro knitting machine? Yes, but err on the side of caution. I would usually never put a 6-weight yarn in my Sentros, but you know, you live and you learn. That's why I'm here, so you don't have to. I will be putting this on the blog page with all the other yarns that I have experimented with over the years in these machines. So if you want to check that out, I'll try to leave it linked in the description box as well. If you value my content and you enjoy seeing these videos pop up in your feed, I'm going to ask you for the hugest favor right now and implore you, ask shadily convince you to head over to my website and check out my handmade shop. There you can find a lot of my hand makes. I do pottery. I write and publish my own knitting and crochet patterns. I have a pattern club that's $6 a month or $20 quarterly, and in that you get access to all of my crochet knitting patterns as well as my exclusive sock patterns. So you might know me as the OG Sentro sock lady. I have updated that pattern as of last year actually, where you can either hand knit those or you can crochet the heel to make it look seamless and feel more comfortable on the foot. I have those tutorials and written maker notes on the blog, as well as the one for my knee socks. So I'm asking in a bid to save this channel because I don't know if I'll be able to publish tutorials or videos like this beyond May of this year. As many people will know, I go into my hiatus on this channel in June, and so really by the end of June I will be making that decision on whether or not I'll be coming back with new content or not. So if you want to contribute to potentially saving this content or making the members club that much better, then I ask that you head over there today. Consider a membership with me. You won't regret it. But other than that, hope this video helped, and until next time, happy making.